give her
Well,
time with Carol.
Okay, so I already requested the updated ones, okay? So if I get it to you guys, and just to let us, you know, because even Brown's group sent theirs, he resent his revised ones because he messed up on the. So anyway, and if I just send it, everybody could review it, ask questions in the meantime, so that when you come to the meeting,
Right, yeah, good.
because as far as the pool guy is concerned, that pool company, well, you're not to me yet. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, because we don't even know when he comes. Remember we were talking about that?
And the signs are still on the pool.
Yeah, because I'll get to that in my meeting. It's the
Okay.
pump.
Proscapes waste time. They were there last week. I don't have any grass outside of my front door. Why he stood there 20 minutes blowing, I have no idea. Killing time. They need to, we need to look
They
at
need to
someone
own
else.
a rake is what they need to
Yeah.
do. All right. All right, so Vice President updates, Elizabeth is not with us. Let's go to Treasurer, that's you there.
Well, let's take a look at the rules and regulations. I have sent these out several times. I have not received any feedback.
I have some feedback. Does anybody need a copy?
Weren't they supposed to be circulated to the community per the last meeting? Yeah, they were supposed to be circulated to the community.
Not until the board agrees, and then we send it out for the,
I'll explain the process.
Okay, thank you.
Good, we need more.
I have one, you don't need to.
All right, once the board approves the final draft, that
I've done a
the
legal
attorney
review.
reviewed and added to it, then there's a 14-day mailing notice where every unit owner will get a copy of the proposed rules and regulations. Then there is a duly called meeting where we have an open forum, we go through it, we hear suggestions, blah, 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 blah. If the board approves any proposed changes, then that's the final draft, and then it'll be voted on at that 14-day notice meeting. That's how it goes. Right now, this board cannot get passed for more than 8 months this point.
oh, it's been 2 years.
Okay, so tonight, we are going to take time to review. If everything you see in red is changes the attorney made, okay? Once we review it and agree as a board, okay, these are the final drafts with the changes, then we'll do the mailing and we'll need to set the meeting. So,
There's one issue I had. After the party was put on, it's like asking if you can't put back on the ring cameras, anybody can put back on the ring cameras.
yeah, the thing is with the hardened board is anything that's installed on it needs to be installed carefully because you can, if you don't seal it correctly, the screws and stuff, you're gonna have water intrusion behind it. So we should probably add something like that. But
Right.
let's go page by page, okay? All right, on page 1, there's a typo. You said special assessments and then if any are due on the 15th, but then you haven't read. Any special assessment not paid by the 10th after is due will be assessed a late charge. Which is it, the 15th or the
No.
10th?
The 10th
The
day.
15th of the month is when it's due.
Right.
10 days after that, the 25th, is when it is late.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read the 10th after.
Yes,
Sorry.
thank you.
All right. Everything else I read, I don't have. Do you have anything on page 1? Page 1, any changes, proposed changes?
No, not for paper.
Larry, no, Sean, any proposed changes on page 1?
I have no comment.
Okay, page 1 is accepted. Let's go to second page. I do have, there's a typo on page 2 on number 6. The last says fobs and keys must be transferred to new owners in case of the unit being sold. After the closing, the buyer must provide a copy of the deed to the association along with the names of the people who will be using the 2 fobs provided at, and the word is closes. It should be closing.
Closing, okay?
Okay.
We'll correct that.
I read review 2 as amended by the attorney. I don't have any other questions. Anybody? Blair?
No.
Okay. and Sean's not gonna participate, so we'll move on.
Oh, I'll make comments. That's my right as an owner.
Page 3, that the whole section was added by the attorney in red. Anything, it's just straight from the condominium docs.
Again, my comment on this is we should have been updating the bylaws instead of using these outdated
You
condo
were supposed
docs.
to do that 2 years ago, John, so
Oh,
until you
please.
do
I
it,
wasn't
leave
even
it
on the
alone.
board 2 years ago.
All right, you were assigned that and you didn't have it on the
No,
board.
I put it on
So
hold
I-
until
it's
investigations were
recorded. I got it. I'm not
performed.
making
Yeah, I got it
a
recorded too. It's on my website.
Now, page 4,
HOAjusticenow.com.
Page 4, I see an error. It's in 3B. It says garbage pickup is every Tuesday and Friday. It must be approved blue logo plantation garbage bags. We should add no other bags permitted by the city of Plantation for house waste, because people are putting their white kitchen bags, they're putting black bags. So we need to emphasize that.
Okay.
So I'm
That's a good
proposing letter B, after the first thing, when you go into garbage, that we emphasize no other bags permitted by the city of Plantation for house waste. That's after the discussion of the blue bags. And then it goes into recycling bags on the next page. So that's a recommendation. Anybody else have something for page 4?
Yes, the statement I'd like to make is no security cameras or things on the fascia board. Is that because it has wood filler on it?
That's because we're trying to protect the new wood and people don't
Well, I mean, if you
install-
look at the engineer reports, you can see all the wood filler on all the fascia boards in phase 4.
Nothing is to be attached to the fascia boards.
Yeah, because of the wood
people
filler.
don't install correctly, they don't seal correctly.
There's a lot of
and
people
they
with
start
problems over that
having-
issue.
I mean, there's one thing I want to ask. Is there something that we can give people so that stuff can be installed?
Unfamiliar. If you want to see what it looks like, pass by my house. I have it in the soffit.
That's different from, like, some people
Okay.
probably don't have that lip that's underneath.
They might not.
Right.
Okay, then I think it
First of all, the issue is that anything attached any place on the property, including the fence, needs to be approved by the board on an ACC form. And that is
It's
not
in the
been-
bylaws. It's in the bylaws.
It's in the documents.
So-
So,
I mean,
I think that you control
yeah,
freaks
and
are
like
just making
how
these
it
rules
is.
too
Most
tight
people,
and not owner friendly.
Most people
Yeah,
have
ring camera.
just a ring camera.
No,
That's why I'm
you're not
just
put a ring camera on a fascia board?
No,
It's
like,
part of the
they
system.
don't have like the floodlights, say for instance, in their
Floodlights, yeah.
backyard. or
So
something.
what we'll do is I would propose that the engineer give
Oh,
us,
wow.
the project manager give us the proper installation guidelines on
Yeah,
parking
yeah.
board and blah, blah.
More money
blah.
spent.
Yeah, because
Because,
So
Yeah.
then we can get that so they can install it.
yeah,
correctly, so
because
that's not- right.
some of the people who I approach about removing their cameras, they're like, where should I put it? And I'm stuck, because it's
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
where?
There's no
So we
solution.
have to provide.
You
to
can
the-
also put it, if some of the fronts that, you can also put it on the actual stucco, just like that, on the wall.
I'm a
Just
fan
like
of
that, on a wall instead of on the ceiling. It depends on the camera, type of camera system you
Well,
have.
Because I've been waiting to put mine up, but I'm gonna pass by your house and see where yours are.
Yeah, but we can't,
Okay.
if you put it, they don't, if you put anything on the stucco, because their installation on the stucco, people are not sealing, and there's gonna be water
So-
penetration, so I'll talk
We'll
to
find a
Alice.
solution,
Yes.
but definitely
Yeah.
not on the wood.
Patty, one
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
on
things
the wood.
also with that, with like the ACC forms, you have to also understand a lot of these systems now, they make them so that the homeowner can install them
Themselves, yeah.
And they don't require
Exactly.
a licensed person to come in and install.
I know, but they are
So
not
I
the
think
ones.
that's something, I know, but I'm just saying that.
It's common practice in just about every
I think when you hear
HOA
ACC
or
form, they think, oh, God, I
homeowner
have to get a
community.
contract.
I know a lot of
It
people,
says I can install.
upper echelon in the
No.
city.
The problem
Maybe some
is,
guidance
on
part of
that.
the problem of rotted wood is people attach things to the wood and don't seal it properly.
Yeah.
And the same thing will go with the
So,
stucco.
the
Oh my
safest
gosh.
place is to find something, whether it be stucco, if you have a soffit. In either case, it has to be sealed properly, because water will get into it and so forth.
They
The
make
wood
glass.
is an issue.
In your
They make
opinion.
glass analysis for
In
mine. I've
your
had mine
opinion.
up the whole construction, and they just stick to the inside of my windows.
Inside
so
the
they're-
window.
Yeah, and there's a lot
Not
of looking
accessible,
also
but
from inside.
public.
There's these magnets that you just just put the thing, you have the magnet ball.
Yeah, it's an
You don't have to even
easy-
attach any hardware to it.
But we have to complete the ACC form.
And
Sure.
Yes,
anything.
Okay.
regardless.
I think it would be
Same
good to
thing
have
with
that
satellite
online.
dishes, thank God, a lot of people are not using satellite dishes, but we've had issues in the past where the contractor, you come back and you see the contractor put the satellite dish right on the fascia board, and they didn't properly
Well, there
seal it.
are owners that have
So you're
satellites
seeing
in this
water
community.
issues behind
Yeah.
and so forth,
Yeah.
so
So,
that's the issue. So we may have to, maybe at a later date, look at the different styles of units that are out there and determine what areas
Yeah, 'cause I
are.
mean, we don't have security cameras in the condominiums. So a lot of people will depend upon other unit owners for,
Yeah.
the ring camera, just in case anything happens.
I wish they would tell us when people are
Ring
dragging out
cameras.
illegal garbage and dumping.
I was gonna say, when somebody's car's getting broken into or the house.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
But
is
is it
that,
but the door ring camera or the light ring camera?
I have a door ring camera right by my front door.
That's limited though. You
Right.
should really prop up. You
Um,
should get a wide view. Okay,
Patty, can I ask a question? Now, phase 4, I'm just gonna take phase 4 who's working over there right now. One of the things that is very difficult, I don't know about Omega Villas, because everywhere else you can't do anything on the exterior unless there's an architectural. We went there and did the planting. Next thing you know, you come back, people are digging and putting in their own plants, they're putting in flower pots, huge flower pots. And people have to understand that, the residents have to understand that you can't start putting in brick borders. You need to have approval. You have to find out where the irrigation is before you start putting down landscaping brick pavers, around the landscaping and these big pots and stuff like that. So we need, anyway, we need to,
okay.
Agreed.
yeah.
All right, so we were on page 5.
Yes.
I also saw another thing that needs more clarification. This is, residents are not allowed to plant any foliage or place any decorations, lighting, papers, tiles, or other items. The inside of the fence is a homeowner's. Trees must be kept pruned and not allowed to infringe on the roofs of homeowner's property. Fines are not permitted to plant. We discussed this. There are people that are putting landscaping lines and doing
Yes.
so it's too dark in these phases. So I think that they need an ACC form, and those that have it grandfather, but we need to I put here, unless approved through architectural modification, association approval. You have some really dark fronts.
Yeah.
And I think, unless we start adding more streetlights, which is not probably gonna happen, I think unit owners should be allowed to enhance the lighting in their front. Number one, it's a nice touch. Number two, it's dark as hell.
Yes.
Now, we have some of the trees on the neighbors, they need to be trimmed.
Okay,
So that's another issue. We're talking about.
Okay, I know, yeah, but that's
So
contributes to
can we
the-
add,
But the trees were trimmed
um,
around the
Yeah.
approval, do you have the verbiage?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Anything else on page 5, so we can continue? All right.
Trees. must be
Page
kept
6, I didn't see anything when I read through this. Anybody have, remember all the red parts is done by the attorney? Anything?
well, it's good to know the attorney is writing this stuff. So when we do have the feds and the banks involved in this at some point, they'll go through this line by line.
Can't
Yeah.
wait. Anything, Mon?
The feds and the
Anything?
bank.
You've all seen the confirmations. I mean, you're acting stupid when you've seen it on the.
Confirmations.
Oh, yes.
Blowing you off.
Yeah.
I'm chairing the meeting. I'm asking Maud if she has any questions on page 6.
Patty, you're just
Go
reading.
ahead.
A control freak is
Go
normal.
ahead.
We know this.
Huh?
Start issuing decals.
You should have had a decal
Right.
when you moved in.
I did.
Yeah, and that's a problem, and we will guess we're going to start.
I'm gonna make a
reissuing
recommendation that any renter, any new owner, that it be done, issued
It
at
takes them about 9
meeting
to
that
18
you
months, and that's
do
why
with
there's.
them. You should have them and assign them.
Because I didn't get a decal, I didn't get.
I think we're gonna do it,
We
we
are.
do the new
That's
fobs.
right, because they just.
I think we're able to do the fob, when
Which
the
is
fob
perfect
system
for
is
the
upgraded,
Investigation.
we're going to
Oh, no, I
do,
didn't get that.
The decals.
Guys, can we stay on point, please? We'll be here until 10 o'clock at night.
No.
I think the good time to re-roll out the parking should be when we re-roll out the new fob system.
Right.
We're having the fob.
During the week,
Huh?
Yes.
we need to do it during the week.
During the
And
week.
on Saturday.
And Saturdays should be only for the people who are not working.
Right.
Not have the whole community to come on a Saturday when they can come during the day, in the evening, and then Saturdays is for the people who do
I
not.
think something like 6 to 8 would be nice.
Okay.
Couple
Guys, we can
nights a week.
discuss that when we
Yeah.
get the.
During the,
fob.
well, they're coming
Okay.
next week to cancel everybody's fobs.
Okay,
Right.
So I would want to do this before 2026.
yeah.
Okay.
We already,
We'll
it's
do
in the
that.
budget, so.
I'm shutting down for Christmas for the new year.
Page
Okay,
7.
page 7. I didn't see anything. This is a section on pets, food and recreation. Anybody at the board want to add anything, change anything?
Pets causing a nuisance.
Oh, pets?
Yeah, I mean,
That's,
We changed to 100 pounds. We did all those changes already. Is there any additional changes the board would like to see? Anybody?
no,
We move on to page 8. Page 8, I don't have anything to add. Anybody?
no.
Still gonna eat by the
Of course.
I'm going with 1 minute.
At least it's in the rules. We need something to enforce. All right. All right, nothing else? Let's go to page 9. I do have a couple of things I noticed. Number 3, it says exterminators can be contacted directly by the residents. Please see the important information sheet on the website for names and numbers you have for termite and pest control. Termites should not be there because we have a contract with a termite company.
No.
So the unit owner shouldn't be in direct contact with the termite because we have a certain warranty with them when we did all this. So termite needs to be maybe stated, if you're having termite issues, please contact, put in the portal, because that's a whole separate thing. The pest control is a monthly thing that unit owners should reach out to the pest control people. But the termite people has to go through the portal. We need to know if there's a termite issue, because we just spent a lot of money tenting these buildings, and they are under warranty for a guaranteed time, so, okay, got it?
Yep.
I don't see anything else. Does anybody on the board have anything they want to change? Page 9.
No.
9? Page 10, I don't see anything that needs to be changed.
I don't see anything for 10.
Okay.
All right.
Well, records request, when about 25 cents per letter, we're digital, so,
Well, and that's okay, but this gives you,
Okay,
if
okay.
someone wants a hard copy,
okay.
you can charge for your time and report.
Okay, page 11 is really nothing.
Okay.
All right, so recap, we made some changes. I'm going to make a motion to accept the rules and regulation final draft, provided that the changes we discussed per page are implemented and sent out to the board. And then we will release this, we need to schedule a 14-day meeting.
Oh, boy.
So the 18th is already tight because we have the budget and we have, so we could do, leave it for December.
The beginning of December?
Yeah. No, or,
No.
well, hold on, because when is the holidays? When is Hanukkah and all that start?
And I'm leaving the 23rd.
No, nothing in the 20s in December. Everybody's traveling, people are out.
Yeah, I'm close.
Let's try to do December on the first Tuesday of the month.
Which is December 2nd.
What do you think?
I can't do it, I got a board meeting.
Yeah, I gotta get back to you. I got
What's the
meetings.
second Tuesday of the month in
The
December?
9th.
The 9th.
The second is,
We can do our regular board meeting because of the holidays early in December.
Right.
Hanukkah starts on 14.
Okay, so I think Tuesday, the 9th sounds good. What do you all think? That's
Talking about
just before
December?
Hanukkah, just before all the holiday rush, and we get one more meeting in before the year.
What?
You're talking about December,
You're doing the 9th?
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
it for December, correct?
Yeah, unless, we'll probably have a construction meeting too, but we have to wait for Anas to tell us.
December
when he wants to have
9th
a
is the
construction.
second Tuesday.
Right.
I'm not.
You don't
Could
have
you
to
do
come,
that?
Diana.
I gotta.
No, no, no. Oh, no, I'm
Okay.
coming.
All
So
right.
it's the
December 9th will
9th
be.
is a board meeting.
It
That's
will
on a
be a board
Tuesday.
meeting where we have, one of the items is rules and regulations. By then, everybody would have been mailed out, they can look at it, and then we'll have an open forum on feedback, and then the board will finally vote it in.
Okay, so
I can't even tell.
the mailing for the, you're gonna incorporate
We have time
with
for the mailing. The meeting, it needs to be 14 days before the meeting. We're not
Before
even
December
in
the
November.
Why aren't you showing it to the
December
owners
what?
before you try to adopt something?
December what?
9th, we're gonna do it on December the 9th,
Okay,
correct?
so we have to mail it minimum 14 days.
That is correct.
So we'll mail it in November, give them plenty of time.
Right.
I
Yeah,
would do even more than 14 days.
I agree.
Okay.
Let them read it, and then we'll have the meeting on December.
So when you send it to us, when you email it, it'll be printed and it gets mailed,
Okay.
okay?
So the
Because-
statute says you can mail it, you can electronically, so we're gonna do both. We're gonna put it on the portal.
Yep.
We're going to clearly say draft, final draft.
Mhm.
We'll send a notification to the portal,
Yep.
letting them know it's there, and they'll get a hard copy mailing.
And can we post a notice saying,
So, whatever you want,
Okay.
Diana.
okay,
You know, whatever you're accustomed to, as long as people know it's there.
yeah. I want
Because
them to know
then,
it's there.
then there'll be instructions on voting and all that fun stuff
Yeah.
in the packet.
I'm not able to attend that meeting. you know.
On the 9th?
Yeah, I got a board meeting.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so rules and regulations, membership review is December 9th, 7 PM. It'll be part of the regular
Okay.
BOD. That'll be our last BOD for the year, December 9th.
Except for the possibility of construction.
All right, yeah. I doubt it when the holidays, they're gonna, and then just to recap, November 18th is our budget meeting, and we're also gonna review proposals for new landscaping and pool companies.
Cool, yes. You
I
tell me.
will second the motion to accept the changes and get it back out to everyone.
Okay, I'll expand that motion to include changes found on page 1, changes found on page 2, changes on page 4, changes on page 5,
Well, I got you.
changes on page 9. I wanted to add that, amend that motion to include the pages that we made changes to. You want me to repeat them?
Yeah, 1, 2,
Pages
5.
1, pages 2, pages 4, pages 5, page 9. That's it. I'm also doing echo, just so you know, the transcript, Bree.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the summary. That'll be with the meeting minutes, okay? All right. Oh, there's a motion on the table. Blair second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Sean
No comment.
abstains. All right. Secretary updates, Kareem.
As I said earlier, I will send out all the minutes that were completed. I will send that out to everybody.
You didn't send it to the entire
To
board.
the entire
Yeah.
board, yeah, I will send it to everybody.
Yeah.
So everything is completed, everybody gave feedback that they wanted to give, and I'll send it out to
Perfect, so
everybody.
now the rest of the board gets it, and then we discuss it in the next board meeting, so I'm gonna put it for November, make sure the minutes are done. Now, then also you need to include the last meeting we had for construction
Yes.
and tonight's meeting.
Yeah.
So let's catch
Get-
up,
get everything
get it
together.
done, finish the year with the minutes on, okay? And I'm using this new, just so you know, I'm using Echo. I've used it at other meetings. and the transcripts is phenomenal. You'll just have to adjust, because sometimes it hears what types of words that it think it hears. So I'll look over it and then send it to you. And also it records the actual meeting, so it has a voice transcript as well. Okay?
Should be.
I think that's going to help you get, you'll take notes, but you'll be able to compare your notes to the summary. Okay?
Perfect.
I have
Sounds
two
good.
things before I leave.